Hey, my name is Sam Salter, and this is my digital cover shoot. I think maybe a misconception about dancers would be that it's easy or easier than people think. I think what's hard about the industry is that you're always casting and you're always going back to that audition room, and you could be working for 10 years, but then you're still back with the 18-year-olds that have just graduated doing the auditions, which is always quite daunting. So it's not the easiest job, and you know, my body does feel about 85 instead of 29. Matthew Bourne's, his shows are amazing, and you know, I've done Swan Lake and Carman. Swan Lake is, I think, one of the most, you know, iconic shows for a male dancer, so to be a part of that was amazing. And then Carman last year was a dream show of mine. So I truly, you know, I was so grateful. I only got to do 4 shows and then I got injured. However, it was at the Royal Albert Hall. Again, just like a dream come true. And the show was a dream. It was my huge tick off my personal kind of career list. I was so happy I got to dance that movement. It felt very special to me. You know, Matthew his stories are incredible, and he told them at a time when it wasn't so accepting. I don't know the official Swan Lake opening. I think it was in the 90s, and that storyline back then was a big, like, whoa, you know, there was a lot going on. The reactions were crazy, we were told, and you know, it's really important. And I think a lot of people from the community see his shows, especially gay men, I think. And the older generation, you know, if they say, what have you done? And I go, Swan Lake, and they go, oh, no way, you know, you did Swan Lake, I saw that in the 90s or in 2002, and it meant so much to me to see that on stage, two male dancers dancing together in a love story, you know, it was very special. The injury last year really struck my confidence. I struggled a lot. And I would say recently, in the past few months, my confidence has really improved. I think also leading up to Nutcracker, because I was nervous about intense rehearsals. I haven't danced this intensely in over a year. I always go back to this image of me trying to get into the shower when I had just had my keyhole surgery, and the effort it took to lift my knee into the shower. So sometimes when I have a shower in the morning, I have this moment of gratitude of just stepping into the shower. I know that sounds really silly, but oh, it was hard. If they turned It's a Sin into a movement piece, I'd love to be in that. I absolutely loved that series that I saw. I think the heavy stuff is you can really get your teeth stuck into it, so I like that. I'd like to play Colin's character, I think, if the show was to be kind of transferred into a dance piece. I think his story was particularly, it just really touched me personally, and when he started to lose his thought, I think that could be interpreted through dance in a very interesting way. My favorite fashion brands. I think I'll always be a big sucker for Prada. I love it. I just love the sleekness, the minimalistness, is that what? Of Prada. I really love Dior. I love Moschino. This is Moschino. The clothes are so out there. I think I'm getting a lot more experimental with what I wear, and Moschino is like a perfect example. It's super out there, but it's fun and sexy and, yeah, bold. Pickup line. Oh my God. I don't know, maybe something like, can you get your leg behind your head then, show me, or something. I don't know. I don't think I know many pickup lines. People don't really do pickup lines on me.
And not dance related, I'm very disappointed.
As in like a dance, like something to do with dance? Yeah, well, they comment a lot about flexibility. I'm a bit like, yeah. The show is basically a reimagined version of Nutcracker, so it's not what you expect. The storyline is similar, but the characters are completely different. So essentially I'm playing Clara, but his name is Clive. The story is a lot more modern, it's mischievous, it's fun, it's a super small cast and a really intimate venue. And also a really important part of it is the music is jazz, so it's the score is jazz music instead of the classical music that people know the original from. There are definitely LGBTQ characters. For instance, Clive, the character I play, identifies as gay. So it's exploring the emotions of feeling you know, all those feelings that we can relate to growing up, the confusion, the belonging, knowing that you're different first of all, and finding escapism and fantasy and dreaming really.